guys, Savage Warrior here, bringing you another episode of Boom Beach, and this is going to be part 2 NPC, taking out high-level non-player bases without any losses. You know, to give you a little bit of background about this, I'm struggling with saving up enough gold because I got rid of my precious resource reward masterpiece. And you know, I'm really struggling with saving up another gold to upgrade things like expensive things like scorchers and those kind of things. So it's very important to be able to take out these high level NPCs because they give you quite a bit of gold, but if you lose any warriors whatsoever, it's going to cost you. So that's kind of the background of why I started these. Also, my buddy Doc actually brought up this idea, so thank you to him. So anyway, let's get started. This is just a replay from yesterday. And the first one that I'm going to show you today is Firing Squad, which is a very technical level 60 base. You got to be really careful on this one. So as I showed you before, barrage at the corner of that rooftop on top of there, and you should be able to take the majority of those mines out. If there's one or two left, that's okay. Right here, use critters is the most effective tool and cost efficient at only 8 gunboat energy. It's going to leave a few mines, but we're going to be able to take some artillery fire right between the 2 dots right there and take out 3 of those. You do have some boom mines. If you do it carefully, as I'm going to show you right here, you can avoid all of those. So first you got to flare off to the corner. The distance on those from the flamethrowers is too far to be able to fire those guys off. Right here, you got to be quick and smoke, then flare, then smoke again. So it's 3 clicks. Click, click, click. Flare, smoke, flare, smoke. Right there, you don't actually have to flare that corner. This is the safer way to do it. If you want to save another smoke, all you need to do is right when they're coming around that horn, go ahead and flare quickly and then smoke. You'll be able to do it. As you see, I threw 1 critter to take up the rocket launchers and then shocked, right? 2 shocks around those areas, and you can get out of there without any losses. I really think you can actually do this base with probably, I would say around 80-ish gunboat energy. So if you're at level 60, you should be able to do it. The next one is level 60 high stakes. This one looks really easy, but it's not. Take a look at the range of these shock launchers. And the reason why this is tough is because how the hell do you get up there actually without getting shocked? It's kind of hard actually because you got those mines up there. And if you're not boosted, you got to be able to use 1 barrage or a set of critters. You can take your pick of whatever you want to do, but I like to keep my critters around just because they distract so well, especially with all those mortar and shock launchers right there. So let's go ahead and show you how to do this. I'm going to take, I'm going to go ahead and barrage right there on the corner, and hopefully we get lucky here. And nope, it's really sloppy, and I don't want to use another artillery. So what's the great thing about this is you can actually, at only a cost of about 17,000 gold, let's get out of here and just try her again and try to barrage that thing. I wish I knew the randomness of this barrage. It's sometimes very inconsistent, but right here we got them. So, well, that's clean. Anyway, you don't have to clean them all up. So next, what we have to do is try to figure out how to get there. I'm going to look at that machine gun right there that's sticking out to the left, right behind the cannons right there. You know, there are some mines, but you got to carefully look at your line. What the line I'm drawing right here is approximately where you want to smoke, because if you smoke too far inland on the beach, what's going to happen is those guys aren't going to tighten up for you to be able to have a little channel for them to sneak up there and avoid the shock launchers. So I'm gonna actually do right above that line right there and then go ahead and smoke. There is a little peaky right there, but that's okay. Got up there without any losses, and remember our warriors are going to veer off to the left and go outside of that cannon, so you got to watch Bob there. You can never tell Bob. I got a little sloppy right there. Used 2 smokes, but that's okay. It's better than losing any warriors with my gunboat energy the way that it is. So right now we're going to throw some critters right there and shock. We have enough for 1 critter and 2 shocks, actually 3 shocks, excuse me, and 1 gunboat energy, and efficiently take that out without any losses whatsoever. It looks pretty easy, but don't be fooled, guys. Just going in there with your gun blazing and not thinking about it is a surefire way of losing a lot of warriors and gold. The next one is Fearless. I love this base. Actually, this is one of my favorite ones. It's a very fun one to do. This one is not really technical. It's pretty easy, but it's just kind of fun. I don't know why I enjoy this Fearless. I guess when I hear that name, I think of the Jet Li movie Fearless. That was an awesome movie. I just love it. And when I think of that, I think of, like, you know, Fearless Warrior, go in. So anyway, I like this base. So right where I'm showing you is about where you want artillery. We're going to use right here critters. You got to focus right there because it'll be able to take a lot of those things out. Unluckily, I didn't take out that boom because usually it does. Now let's take an artillery and put it right on top of that right there and blow a lot of those guys up. Yeah, just missed a little bit, so let's take that out with 1 artillery, and then now let's just barrage that at a cost of 10 gunboat energy, and now that thing is ready for the taking. So those machine guns are right on the thing, so you're gonna have to smoke. Because warriors are very fast, go ahead and lay down 3 smokes. With Zukas, you do not do this because they're too slow, but with warriors, you're all good. Okay, throw smoke off to the left and right there on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smokes. You're going to be able to get there with no problem whatsoever. We have 44 gunboat energy, enough for 2 critter throws if we wanted to, but could actually do 1 critter and 3 shocks for 44, and that's the cost of that. So we get out of there without any losses whatsoever. And again, guys, Fearless is my favorite one. I think it's great. Even got an intel out of that. Next one, I couldn't remember when I was going through my videos if I showed you guys this. This one is called Nailed. It's interesting because I don't know if the makers and developers made it this way, but there's a kind of a technique and a strategy behind this one. It is really easy, actually. So, you know, whenever you see us on the map, know that you can make some little bit of resources. Just throw 1 smoke right there, so easy, and then go ahead and flare and smoke. Remember, guys, that technique for 1 smoke, when I say that in the future, it means that you do not flare first. You need to utilize the flags because the flags are free flares. So you smoke and you flare right on the top of that entrance and then flare and smoke. So I'm getting right up there with very little smoke. I have 50 gunboat energy and just go whoops. Oh, I got tickled in the back of my neck right there. So what we're doing right here is we're timing it. As soon as you see the whites of the eyes of your warriors, just throw smoke. And it's going to cover up your boys again. And all those sniper towers, which is just crazy, will get them. You know, if you have a lot of gunboat energy, you might even throw a couple critters on top of that to be able to do more damage per second. But actually, it's needless because this base is so easy. But it's just kind of funny and fun that they made this base. It's kind of clever, actually. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you again. Aloha.
Boobies.